Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik Ziiq here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play Shorts. So first things first, today I'm playing Out There Omega Edition. I don't know if there was a previous edition, but so far this game is really good. It is kind of a space loneliness simulator and survival simulator. Now, I want to bring it up right away. I am sick, so if this is your first video of mine that you're watching, please refer to other videos for my entertainment value, and then wonder how I could claim to be sick on every video. But other than that, yes, Let's Play Short. I could see this easily turning into a full Let's Play. They actually told me that this was the full version, even though it says beta up here, so don't take my word for it, don't take their word for it, just assume what you see is what I'm currently playing, and it's really good, or if it's your type of thing. So let's start a new game here. So I have played the tutorial in kind of one round. I ended up getting stuck. But there's going to be a lot of reading in this game, because it is not a combat game, it's not an action game, it's just a survival game. Mankind desperately seeks resources beyond its exhausted planet. So far we haven't reached the limit of our solar system. I'm an astronaut aboard the Nomad, passenger on a line that connects Earth to Ganymede, a moon of Jupiter, until something happened. When I awoke from cryogenics, I wasn't in orbit around Ganymede. In fact, I wasn't even in the solar system anymore. I was out there. Yeah, so there might be some dramatic reading, and, you know, I might be very calm, cool, collected during this. I'm just going to go immediately to the play segment here. So basically this entire thing, you're looking for maps. In the tutorial, you find a piece of alien technology. I didn't know it would skip this part of the story. And that piece of alien technology heralds you towards a certain star. So we're heading in that general direction. What you can see here is the range of my interplanetary jump drive, which the technology also told me about, or the mysterious cube. And this big white circle is my telescope. So it's what I can currently see. And it's my job to cross the width of the galaxy. As you can see up here, I have fuel, oxygen, and hull as my three primary resources, and then I have my ship layout over here. And I have hydrogen, which can refill, hydrogen or helium can refill the fuel. Iron can actually repair the hull of the ship, and oxygen can, of course, increase the oxygen. And as you can see, I also have specs for my ship. Those can be enhanced over time, and I don't only have that, but also a technology screen, which I can build pretty much any of. And it also gives you stats. This device places me in cryostasis during long jumps, such as the trip from Earth to Jupiter. So probably you do want to build that eventually. You do get more technology as the game progresses, and I think there are ways to get new ships, but I have yet to do that. So let's start by traveling to this white dwarf here. So far my strategy has been to travel as long as possible. Okay, it was just a cute purple cloud. Well, it seemed cute from afar. Highly ionized, it completely fried my space folder. It's dense and it continues in all directions. What should I do? Set engines to max thrust, or shut everything down? I'm thinking set engines to max thrust. This place is dangerous. I engage my reactors and escape as fast as possible. Suddenly, blue lightning arcs across my hull and fires my systems, one after the other. I flail at the controls trying to stop the onslaught, but nothing makes any difference. I quickly escape the cloud, but there are so many things to fix, it's depressing. Oh my god. I was hoping that was the right choice. My last game didn't start out anywhere near this bleak, so I absolutely need to repair the space folder. Repairing generally only takes one farium, so I don't usually mind doing it too much. So I'm going to take all of these and repair them. 2 farium for this, but I am almost out of, not farium, sorry, iron. Fer. Iron in French is fer, and I learned all my science in French, so farium, I know there are different elements, but in English there's nothing that's quite like fer in terms of a word. So only one planet in this solar system, rich in metallic ore, which is good because I kind of desperately need I came here too late. An alien ship was sinking in a methane lake. Hopeless, the crew ignited the engines, causing a tremendous explosion that scattered the ship on a large range. No survivor, of course. I found, however, an unknown device dropped by the explosion. Let's see if I can do something with it. You have learned a new technology, solar sails. That actually seems really good, like something that might decrease my fuel consumption. Unfortunately, I need 2 gold in order to... wait, gold is that gold? I think that's gold. Oh man, I am embarrassing myself. Just a second, I have to look it up. Okay, yes, it is gold. That would have been very embarrassing. So I need 2 gold, and I have yet to actually find gold in this mission. And not to mention, I seem to have been booted back to space. Oh no, I'm still here. So when you land on a planet, you get this lovely environment, and you also have the ability to drill. Orange risks or blue doesn't risk your probe much at all, or drill. Yellow does, red really does, but I really want some good stuff to go on here, so I broke the drill entirely, but I actually found some decent things here, including lots of iron, more than enough to make another drill. I probably would not have risked that with my probe, since it is made of more valuable resources. Just something I learned by breaking it, so you might want to watch that. Oh, it didn't actually break it entirely, it can just repair it. So I was really looking forward to this because I can now kind of risk my ship as I go, and getting iron doesn't matter as much, and I have enough to last me a little while. By the way, if I ever mute very suddenly, it's because I have to like cough or gag or something like that. So another reason I'm taking this like relaxed, close to the mic approach right now is because I think this game kind of deserves it. It's very, very ambient, very dramatic, and I think that it kind of deserves a laid-back pace. Okay, so I just turned up the music volume a bit. What I'm going to do now is, I don't need to repair my hull. What I actually kind of desperately need is more fuel. I might as well fill up my oxygen while I can. I find these main resources, or these 4 here, are better off in your ship than in storage. It's just a general thing. It's better to have the space than to have no fuel. Unfortunately, you can't use them directly from drilling, and unfortunately, there is no gas giant in this area. So I'm gonna try to head here and then here and then here. That path seems a tiny bit shorter. Now it's gonna use oxygen, it might use hull. I'm not gonna skip the traveling animation. What the? Oh Jesus. Icosahedral ship just appeared directly in front of my ship. Blue words materialize in the space between us. Saxben Roylen Mebrad. I'm gonna try to eject a ton of oxygen. Eject a ton of oxygen into space. It's absorbed by the ship. Throws back a ton of cobalt. Nice. The words now read, oh Jesus. You do get translations for these. You can learn words. So cobalt was more valuable. That was probably worth it. And rich in fuel, risky orbit. That's why I wanted the fare. And by the fare, I mean the iron. Because I'm running out of fuel. And I desperately need to send a probe down. And often gas giants have risky orbits. Ooh, that is not quite what I was hoping for in terms of a reward. I could send the probe down even deeper. But I guess 20 is enough for now. So let's just finish with this. And see how much fuel that 20 hydrogen actually gives me. Probably enough for 2 or 3 more jumps. And while I'm at it, I'll repair my hull as much as I feel comfortable with. I'm going to keep the cobalt, and that was the only planet. As far as I know, you cannot harvest from suns. I tried at one point and it just didn't give me the option. It did give me an achievement for jumping into the sun. But instead, I'm just going to go to the next star, which is probably here. Just always travel as far as possible, I find. Wow, the music's really picking up now, isn't it? A space battle. Well, at least I think it was a battle. Hundreds of ships were towing asteroids and small moons and hurling them at each other, smashing them into pieces. Not as precise as sci-fi lasers, but effective nonetheless. I hid in the rings of a nearby planet and waited for the battle to cool down. I spent a few days in the shadows, salvaging what I could and fixing the hull. Oh, nice. That was like the first positive event I've ever had in this. Unfortunately, there's only a rocky planet here, so I think what I actually have to do is jump as quickly as possible and try to get into a gas giant, because I'm running out of fuel and I desperately need a gas giant. I see a completely cubic ship. Its cubic reactor slowly moves through space. I dock to see if I can find something of value and see a square lid open. I can't resist such an invitation to go inside. Wow, an alien. It looks like a large violet cube. Its small arms are just fiddling with small buttons of a square control board. His 12 square eyes form a square on one side of its sides. In my mind, I hear Rizbian Suzwak de Alfi. Vague approval? I approve. The alien then probes my mind and reads my private memories. Not very nice of him. I lose consciousness. I suddenly wake up in my ship. The alien is gone. I have a headache and my mind is fixed on something I can't stop thinking about. I must write it down. Ooh, shield generator. That seems really nice. Is this a gas giant? Please be a gas giant. Now, do I have enough fuel to land? I don't need to land. Okay, so I'm gonna probe. I can only probe 7 because it takes 1 fuel for each probe. But I'm gonna do that and get only 11 hydrogen. Well, let's see how much fuel that actually gives me here. Seems like I could be in for a rough time. 22. I think I'm going to be forced to launch another probe as deep as possible. Well, yeah, it didn't help much. So first of all, I need to repair this, which only takes some iron, which is lovely. Now, how much fuel do I have? 24, so I got 2 more fuel for that in exchange for a tiny bit of iron. At least I won't need iron for a little while. Should also probably check what I need to actually build the shield generator. 2 pewter and 2 thorium? I think. I only have 1 pewter right now. I could really use a second one. Things are getting desperate right now, I'm not gonna lie. This could be game over after 1 single session. So let's go to the next red dwarf really quickly and see if I actually have enough fuel. One of my devices was vibrating weirdly every time I turned it on. Assembled improperly, screwed down badly, I don't know. It's hard to build clockwork quality equipment with nothing but random drifting salvage. So finally it broke down. I need to fix it up again. That's the interplanetary reactor. The sad thing is, I think I am actually done. So that's a gas giant. I have to try to get to it, but I don't know what exactly is going to happen. Will I get stranded in space? I have to repair this. Will anything salvage for hydrogen? I don't have enough. Check cargo. Oh no, okay. Orbit, okay. Lucky me, this is incredible, but I managed to get here with minimum resources spent. Shall I thank the Supreme Powers for my survival? And why they did that? Now I need to somehow replenish my resources. Oh, I still have the 4 fuel. Oh, fucking thank God. 5 hydrogen. That's not good enough, game. Finish. Okay. So this is the first time I've been so desperate for anything in this game. Now I have 10. I have to send another probe in, and I have to send it as deeply as possible. I'll name it Deep Probe 10. Okay, 8 is a bit better. Still won't take me very far. Now. So I'll have to repair that and then head out. I think the only thing I can really do now is hope that I could try to orbit here, rich in fuel, right? But I don't think I can harvest from suns. Yeah, see, I have absolutely no options here. And now I can't even make it anywhere else. Okay. This might be game over, guys. This will be my last entry. My fuel tanks are empty and I have nothing left to produce fuel with. I return to cryostasis and let my ship drift in space. I hope that through the millennia to come, someone will rescue me, but that's a thin hope at best. This is the end of my adventure. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Short. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. Remember that this series is brought to you by Patreon. I'm supposed to be doing them daily, although I am quite bad at that so far. So anyways, if you did enjoy it, remember, just leave a comment. It's what I like hearing. And I'm sorry about the boring dialogue. I am, again, sick. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.